Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. I just want to do a quick intro to this video because this is a long one. This is the full replay of the Play with PUBG event that I hosted last Friday on August 28, 2020. This is actually the second time I was able to host this event, so huge shout out to PUBG. And also a huge shout out and thank you to everybody that showed up to the stream and people that participated in the event. It was so much fun, a lot of great action. I have so much fun doing the commentary on this. And if you didn't catch it, it's a great time to maybe click through. I'll actually leave some timestamps in the comments down below so you guys can skip ahead. I definitely recommend it because it's a long video. But there was a lot of great action, a lot of crazy finishes, and some funny comms on my end, and just, action-packed stuff. In between, we did some giveaways, so you might want to skip through that if you're just rewatching it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you want to catch more of the action live, you can always catch me streaming right here on YouTube or on Twitch at twitch.tv/Blitz5 and friends. And let's get into it. Again, welcome to Play with PUBG. This is an event. A lot of people, it's so funny, a lot of people ask me what Play with PUBG is. And before I had any affiliation with PUBG, I was all about Play with PUBG. I just think it's a fun thing. I'm a big fan of PUBG. I'm a fan, huge fan of the game. And PUBG started an initiative where almost every week, sometimes they take some off, they play either on console or PC. They play a couple custom games as we fist bump. Thank you, DG Bald Bull. And sometimes there's some developers in there. There could be anywhere from 1 to 10 employees of PUBG, or, infinite amount. Sometimes there's only a couple, and it's a good time to just have a community day and have some fun with people. So please join in. We're going to wait a couple minutes and then we'll start up the game one. And then we're going to be doing some giveaways. I just think it's a fun thing. And then because I've always been a big part of Play with PUBG, I've always played in all the events. I think it kind of helped me come to this point where I'm hosting the event for the second time. And I appreciate everybody that is stopping by today. If you can't make it, it's all good. But it's open to any console players that want to hop in. And we'll have some fun. Xbox guys have a green dot. Okay, interesting, Cookie said. The blue dot. Oh, Stadia has pink/red dots. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Mike Dog. Thank you for the information. And again, shout out to DG for the gifted sub. Oh, Andy said the information. Thanks, Andy. For anybody that's wondering, PUBG Andy and PUBG Lumos, who are in the chat, are actually affiliated with PUBG. They work for PUBG. They don't just have PUBG in their name. Big fans. They're actually just big fans, and they lurk my stream a lot. I don't know why. You can't move if someone else is joining the lobby. It's all about timing. Yep. Life's all about timing. So anything else you want to go over today? After Play with PUBG, I'm going to host a zombie game, and then we'll see where the world takes us from there. And the giveaways are going to be for Xbox players and only for PlayStation players in NA. We're going to be giving away, just so you guys can see what we're going to be giving away after the game. Let me go to the store. What up, MG? Thank you for the follow. And Stay Davin, thank you for the follow. We're going to be giving away challenger packs and payback packs. But when we give away a payback pack, you're going to want to make sure that you don't enter if you already have the pass. Or never mind. I mean, you could use the 5 level up. But this is for people who really don't have the pass yet. And then you're going to want to wait for that challenger pack because this is awesome. 1100 G coin, Scar, networked gloves. Gotta have your gloves on. Make sure you clip any suspect activity so these... Yeah, man. PUBG stepping up their initiative. Taking out cheaters. Loot Super PUBG worldwide, not only NA. You know what, Spell? Sometimes there's just weird... life is complicated. Play Spool. Spell. My bad. And there's so many restrictions for different regions. There's so many things that you wouldn't imagine, right? But like codes don't work in certain regions. There's different contracts with different countries. And there's so many things behind the scenes. I tried to give someone an Xbox gift card one time and I couldn't give it to them because they were in the UK. It's not just PUBG. It's Xbox. It's a bunch of different things. It's just, it's a weird thing, man. But life is weird, right? Life is kind of crazy. Love you too, Woods. When does it start? 80 is lit, to be honest. Yeah, we can start at 4:10. You guys want to start at 4:10? One more minute? It's lit. C says it's pretty lit. And now we're first full circle. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I say we just start ASAP. Whenever you guys are ready. We got almost 80 people. We're going to be doing 2 more games officially with Play with PUBG. And then we will be doing... my own customs. All right, Lumos is going to start it. Thank you. Thank you guys for waiting. We got the OG lobby music in the background. And shout out to Unknown Soldier and It Snows in Hell for the follow. Thank you guys. Good luck, everybody. Have fun. Game 1 is Erangel 4-man squads. Listen, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but I highly, highly am promoting checking out the new docks. There's new docks locations at Ferry Pier, my favorite place ever on Erangel. We got docks on the south side of Military Base. We got new docks at Novo. And then we have new docks on the center south shore of the main island. I'm going to call this new spot South Shore. But if you come up with a really great idea, a really great name for this location, maybe I'll give you a prize or something. If you come up with the best name for the new dock location. Could be Jersey. We could call it Jersey Shore because that's where I'm from, and that's why we're doing fist bumps. If you're new to the stream, I'm from... Hi, my name is Ray, and I'm addicted to PUBG. But I'm Blitz5. I'm from New Jersey, and anytime we get a gifted sub, we do a little fist bumping around here because that's how we roll on the Jersey Shore. All right, and then we're doing 2 more games after this. Let's go. If you haven't been to New Jersey, it's a beautiful place. You should come visit. Got a bad rap sometimes, you know? All right, people. Is the new compound near Tyros? I'm not sure. I'd love to show you guys, though. Because I just love... I think Ferry Pier, first of all, listen, I bought real estate in Ferry Pier a long time ago. So, my property, I think, is just booming now. And I think Ferry Pier is going to become a popular location, especially because... there seems like there's a ferry that might be coming into the game soon. So, oh, back to the menu screen. Oh, my bad. I should have went back. Sorry. I just saw that, Andy. They got me in. Some little PUBG magic never helped. I mean, never hurt anybody. All right, here we go. Game 1. Good luck, everybody. Game 2 is going to be on Sanhok, and then we're going to end with a really fun 6-man Erangel match. Let's go. Let's do this. Andy's probably like, Blitz, can you go back to the menu, please? I'm not even reading chat. I am reading chat, I promise. Thank you, Silky, again, for the gifted subs. All right, here we go. So here's what I'm talking about. People didn't know. Here are the new dock locations. Let's mark them for everybody. I can't mark right now. Okay. Ferry Pier, new location. This area, what are we calling this spot here? And then we got Novo. And then South Military Base. This spot now is going to be huge. Look at this center map. This compound has always been huge and ranked in, you know, competitive play. And here we go. We're starting off the match. We got, wow, purple team. I don't want to give, you know, don't be stream sniping if you're in here, by the way. This is for fun, okay? Be nice to everybody. Don't be cheating. This is purely for fun. Be respectful of everybody. This is all for a good time. So we got teams dropping mostly south of the plane here. We got a pretty straightforward plane drop from east to west. Most people heading south. A couple people risking it for the biscuit. Heading north. Interesting push here north. I don't want to mention all the locations off the bat, but you guys see where that's going north. Do you get this for tournaments now? I don't. This is PUBG. They have some extra, you know, abilities that they can help me with. So this is all from PUBG. I'm going to fly around in a second, but I just want to see where everybody's going so we can get a good idea, and then we'll fly around. So we got a little bit of action at apartments early. Multiple teams at Rozak. We also got some people went Watertown, which is interesting. We got a solo player at Pachinki. And we got a lot of action near Gaka. I call this fake Gaka. This doesn't have a proper name. Chopsticks, I guess you could call it. We call this S-Bend in our community. Great name. Shout out to Lady Sublime. And we got Black Super Ani going for the docks. Huge props. The only person who went docks. I really respect that. But unfortunately, we got a super north circle. So let's fly around here and we'll start seeing the action. We already got some kills coming down. This is on Viperish, Team 6. Let's fly to where we got to go underground. Pro tip. It's always faster underground, as they say. So we'll fly over. It's kind of quiet right now. I know, guys. It's quiet as we fly through the water. It's peaceful. It's the calm before the storm. That is PUBG. We had our first accidental death. We have a drown. All right, we're in Rozak here. Place that I really don't land in competitive games, especially in ranked. This is a very fun spot to land in a normal match, but in ranked, I just find these areas to be a little tricky, especially if other teams land here. We got Team 9 pushing in on team player number 4 here, Tudak. He's down, got the quick thirst. His teammate is on the other side of Rozak, and his final teammate nowhere nearby. 3 players of Team 9 are kind of situated together, so this is kind of a bust for Team 4. Unless they're going for revenge, they're most likely going to back off here and try to finish off the game with just a 2-man squad if they can group up together. We got some shots at apartments, so let's go fly over there. Slowly but surely. Cypher 5. One of my best buds was just in my wedding. Coming down with a kill. Why so Wookiees in here? Team 6. D-Mart. Stream on stream violence versus Woods. Coming down with the kill and the thirst on Woods. And, oh, these are these guys right here. They landed apartments. What's up, AZ Raised? Play with PUBG just started now. Game 1. Always super quiet. And for people wondering, on console, the spectate is a little tough. So, you know, in a normal game, in a competitive esports, we would be switching back between the individual player view, first person, TPP, and Skycam. But we don't really have the best abilities to do that right now. So we're just going to be sticking in the Skycam, bird's eye view, flying around. And we could maybe check out docks in a little bit. We got a little bit of a stalemate at apartments. We got Andy on the roof with McWrath, looking over Day Day and D-Mart. We got 3 teams here, Team 5, Team 8, and Team 25. 2v3v3. I'm going to leave the camera here. Team 25 actually making a push into Team 5's building here. Actually, this is going to get exciting. Let's push over here. Is Big Bank getting a knockout punch on Haggis. We're going to go inside the building here and check on the suspense. Always suspenseful when you hear those footsteps coming in. Please, no stream sniping. Sniper, no sniping. McWrath waiting patiently here. The rusted out DP. Very cool skin on the gun that was new as of last season. Part of the rusted out series. They have a rusted out Scar, rusted out Vector, and he rusted out Rush Escorts with the DP. Andy trying to help. Beautiful play by Andy there. Coming through the window, you can actually drop down onto that platform. Now it's a 1v1. 2 are down. Neutral Popcorn, we need him to come in and help, or at least Team 5 does. I'd knock you out using third person peek to his advantage. Or actually, no, he was healing Rush without their knowledge. McWrath going for the thirst now. Rush is going to be able to get the first aid off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy in the bathroom. And now we're in a stalemate. This is why apartments to me, it's fun, but also so risky. Was Andy able to get up? He was. McWrath goes down. They try to go for the thirst, but Neutral Popcorn making them plays. Taking them out, and their last teammate on 25 is nowhere to be seen. There was no insta there. Where is the last teammate for 25? Must be not situated with the team, and luckily they're going to be able to get McWrath up and live to die another day. Well done. I don't know where the other... Oh, Team 25 is Play with PUBG. This must be Lumos or Andy. Oh, no. Their last teammate is just at Lipovka. F's in the chat for 25. Team 25. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Not many teams in the circle. Anybody's allowed to get in on these custom games. We're doing 2 more official Play with PUBG. Then after this, we will be doing some custom games just under my own supervision, if you want to say that, lols. I want to host a zombie game after this, but for Play with PUBG, they normally do 3 games, so I'm going to stick to what they do. And we're doing 3 regular games. This is game 1. Then I'll switch to game 2 in the Twitch stream title, and then to game 3. So game 1 is currently in progress. We have not too many teams in the circle here. This is a very north circle. Interesting. Severny's going to be a big player here. It's okay, Loomis. I was just teasing. Around. I love shout out to Team 7 for checking out the docs there. The question is, who are we going to follow here? We got 2 teams at Georgia Pole. Team making their way in from Milta. Nobody on the military base. No bridge blocks this game. And we got Team 11 here, Team 14. It's hard to say. It's Team 11. There's a dash in between the 11, which almost makes it look like a 4. And my favorite compound here, Team 2 taking it over. So many times in normal matches, the circle ends here. But in ranked games, the circle comes off the blue, off the water, that is. Something important to know if you're playing ranked is that the zone will shift off the water after, I think, the 4th zone. In my mind, I always just think after 3 or 4, phase 3 or 4, the zone is going to head off the water. So in a regular match, being where 2 is a great spot. But in ranked, you probably want to be a little bit more south at a compound, maybe this big one, or in ranked, it's easier to hold small compounds. That's why a lot of people prefer this compound or even this small one, which often gets called Alamo compound. Not this one in particular, but it has that name. So just some good, random advice there. If you're playing normals and ranked, to know about that. And look at this. D-Mart and Day-Day moved into school, and they were able to actually wait and punish Neutral Popcorn there for being out in the open by the shed. McRath's going to go for the revive, and Day-Day and D-Mart hitting some awesome shots, but McRath makes it, and they're too far to hit a nade or anything like that, and there's just no cover in between school and apartments. It's such an interesting area of the map here. And Andy trying to do some overwatch from the buildings. They're barely just in, so they really don't have to do too much here. And wow, Andy repaying D-Mart the favor with the K9. Beautiful shot. That's PUBG Andy, one of the community managers for PUBG NA. This is why it's Play with PUBG. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Andy moving in a little bit here. Some Dino Alex in the chat. But McRath, Andy, Neutral Popcorn have a good split. D-Mart on the run now. Not full health. Gonna have to take some time to revive. But when you're in school, you're basically in a little fortress here. There's a pretty big wall. There's a pretty big gap into the building. And there's a beautiful roof here. So it's kind of hard to push school. I don't think I would ever do this unless I have to. But they don't have a vehicle. They don't really need to go anywhere. So they might contend on this play. And we'll see what happens. What up, Tats? We should probably fly around a little bit here. We might have some action coming here. We got purple team driving by. You can see, I love this in the custom game where you can see the lines of people shooting. And then if you see the little ping, that means they came in contact with each other. So we already got some great teams situated here in these compounds. And we got another team, purple, heading into the mix here. Data and D-Mart kind of backing out of school, trying to figure out what they're going to do. We have the warehouse. See, a lot of people take warehouse, but I've never been a fan of this area. Michael coming down with a kill, or Mikkel on Waffle Lion. Team 14 doing some work. And we got 2 vehicles, pink, driving through, not taking any major damage yet. They might be able to make it to Severny. And we got Skate Eric, our buddy Zach, and DG Bald Bull moving in together here. Things are going to get pretty interesting. So I think I'm going to move off here. I'll let these guys figure out what they're going to do. We'll fly in reverse. But look at this. D-Mart and Day-Day actually making a pretty interesting play. Like what D-Mart's doing here. He's running away, but they're in the blue. But phase 1 blue doesn't do that much damage. But we'll leave them. We know what the situation is over there. We'll let them be. We'll figure it out. Play with PUBG in the blue zone. No, they're not officially a player, so sorry about that. Look at this. If you can take a look up north, we have a care package. We got a boat in the water, and we got multiple teams in an area that you would rarely see people in. And look at this. Team 11 playing this very seriously. They are out of the circle, and we got a lot of teams rotating. And look at the rotations right now into the circle. So many people pushing in right now. Green team, brown team, the gold team. Holy crap, there's so much movement right now. And we still unfortunately have a couple teams that aren't even in the zone. They're in the blue. Look at all these teams trying to find a home here. It's so crazy. I think since ranked has come out, people play a lot differently now. And you just see people rotating so much faster. We have a team that's kind of trying to contend for this. Hunter coming in with the buggy. He's going to crash the compound. Be nice. Trading with PUBG Pro Stoner here. These teams that traded 1-1. But another player goes down on Team 20. They're sending in Why So Wookie sliding through in the Dacia. I think he might have just ran over TDR. He did so. Team 20 here has already lost 2 players. 3 players. 2 just got thirsted down. PUBG Pro Trip trying to go for the revive on TD Blackout. That was incredible. What a random vehicle play right there. Unlucky for Team 20. Shout out to Jay Harley for the follow and Big Bank on Xbox. So look at this. They got the smoke up, got the revive. 3 players of 17 have taken over this side of the compound. And Team 20, a little defeated here, but they still have this side of the compound to call their own. But another team could easily crash here. What up, Lag STV? Lags TV, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're in the middle of game 1 right now. Checking it out. Play with PUBG finally gets eliminated. We got, look at this, D-Mart and Day Day making it out of school. McRath, Neutral Popcorn, Andy doing the same thing. We might have some kind of issues here at the bottom part of the circle trying to get in with some teams clashing. We have Team Brown here making a smart play, just taking the trees. Oftentimes, it's so weird how many circles end where they're at right now. I feel like that's actually a smart play. Check this out. A lot of action here. Only a portion of Severny left, so we have one team kind of holding on to Hope and Severny. They'll just wait to see where the circle goes. And a lot of teams look like they're struggling to find a vehicle. PUBG Pro Stoner, what up, Fridge? Sorry, I missed the pro level tokes. AG Maniac, friend of the stream, coming down with a nice snipe. Litzy on that one guy. Getting Litzy. Look at this. We have an interesting situation. A lot of people on foot here, not on the same team. Let's take a peek there. What is Team 5 doing? Also friends of the stream. They got to move. It's only phase 2, but not a great way to start. And that's a long run. Check or Bet TV. I feel like I've seen that username before. Thank you for the follow. I've either seen you on YouTube, Twitch, or in-game. I've seen that name many times. I think it's got a YouTube name. All right, so let's check it out. We got another care package coming down on yellow. I mean, next to Severny here. Yeah, I think it's YouTube. Check or Bet is on YouTube for sure. Actually, let's go back. I'm kind of hesitant to leave this compound because I think Brown might be making a push here. DG could be scouting or just playfully kind of driving around. I think some shots came down on him and he goes, nay. Look at this. Team 5, Andy and crew have found a vehicle. Good for them. This gas station spot is awesome. Skate Eric just got killed by falling. I don't know if he fell out of his vehicle or what happened. DG Bald's going to go for the revive here. Perfect timing because Team 17 and Team 20 are skirmishing. And I think Team 20 has been eliminated, but not before taking out NWO Pyramid. So Team 17 with only 2 players left, which is a lot to try to hold down this compound. If a full team pushes here, it's going to be tough news for them. Iceman has actually pushed this compound, preemptively. Let's see if the rest of his team can make it over. What's up, everybody? If you guys are just popping in, happy Friday, first and foremost. It's nice to see you guys. I'm guest hosting PUBG, Play with PUBG today. This is game 1. Anybody on console is welcome, as long as you're respectful of everybody else that's playing. This is game 1. Game 2 is going to start up. We're going to put a password on screen, and it's just the first 100 people can join in, and then I'm going to be spectating and commentating. We're going to be doing some giveaways, and then after the event, I might be hosting a zombies game. Not might, I'm definitely hosting a zombies game after this, but Play with PUBG is going to be 3 games. There's a couple of PUBG employees in here, and anybody on Xbox and PlayStation is welcome. Well, anybody's welcome, but you have to have an Xbox or PlayStation to get in. I don't know if you can join in with Stadia. With this, I'm not sure. In the dark, I lurk getting taken out. Skeet skeet. Circles closing in. We are in phase 3 here. This is where that fighting is going down. PUBG did add zombies as part of patch 8.2. So right now we're in season 8. Season starts off with 8.1. And then we just got update 8.2. And then eventually we will have 8.3. And then we will have season 9, which will take us into the end of the year, 2020. And then, getting a little ahead of myself, we'll have season 10. And then eventually, if you haven't heard the news yet, we will be getting a remaster of Miramar sometime next year. So that's a little news if you haven't heard it already. Bald Bull going down here. We got Zach, Skate Eric, and Iceman. I know Skate Eric and Zach are both good players. And Skate Eric's got a nade in there. Nades aren't what they used to be, and he gets that revive off, but this is tough building to be in. They're coming in. Second nade. Takes out Hunter again. NWO feels the pressure right now. Skate Eric being aggressive. I love the play. Moving up into the building. Catches him with the barrel. Well done, fellow PUBG partner. I don't know Skate Eric that well, but I'm hoping that in the future we can get some games in together. So shout out to Skate Eric. TTV there. And this crew 18. Like I said, guys, if a whole team is going to push this compound, it's just a little difficult with only 2 people. This is one of my favorite compounds in the game to hold. But you just need more than 2 or it's not really going to work because you got multiple sides, you got many walls. It's just easy for another team to crash. In the same time, gas station is still in, and this is another great spot to hold if you're in this area. And look at this super lucky care package. I mean, can you get any luckier than this? Holy crap, right on the edge of compound. I would love if this was an MG3. I still haven't seen one live yet on console. I think Iceman might have noticed that he did. Let's wait for him. I don't have I button. What are the rules for this game? Just regular rules, man. No esports, just regular game. 4-man squad. Aaron Gall. Let's take a look at Iceman. Shout out to Fo the Elite Gamer, or Fa. Metabolic Engine. Thank you guys for the follow. Fat Dabs. Fat Dabs hurt. A lot of funny names here. Thank you guys. If you could let me know who grabbed that and what was it. Was that Iceman that got it, maybe? Let me check what Iceman's got on his body. Here, I'm curious to see what it is. No crate weapon there. I think I hear an MK14. I do. Silenced. It's crazy that when you first start playing PUBG, you don't know the noises, but then after how many hundreds of hours of play, or hours of play if you wanted to say it that way, you know, kind of silenced MK14. And look at that with the matching shoes and level 3 helmet. Zach looks pretty cool there. This is one of my favorite level 3 helmets. I think this was launched during Vikendi Season Pass. Definitely one of my favorite helmets. And check out the new PCS barrel skin. Those are on sale right now. Those are on sale in the store. And I'm not getting paid to say that. I just think the PCS barrel skins are really cool. And look at this. We had, as we were looking at outfits here, playing adult dress up, we had another player try to crash the compound and just fall to their death, kind of teammate team. But right now, some of the PCS skins are available. Excuse me, if I could talk correctly. A lot of words per minute here hosting this event. Plus, I talk a lot, so it doesn't help. I should probably talk a little slower. We have the barrel, the S12K, and the SLR for sale, the PCS2 skins. And then you can vote on the PCS2 matches right now, but you should wait a little longer before you vote. And then if you win and get points, you can purchase the mini skin, the K9 skin, and some of the other things that are available. But I definitely recommend, if you haven't checked out the store, that you do so, because there's a lot of new stuff that's in there. And I know not everyone's into spending money on PUBG. You know, it's fine. PUBG, you don't need to spend any money on the game, which is great about it. You pay $30. Everything else, no pay to win. It's all cosmetics. So if it's not for you, you don't have to support it. But I think if you play the game enough, you sometimes just enjoy having some changes to your guns and to your outfit, and especially if you're playing in TPP. There's going to be 3 games. This is game 1, so 2 more after this Schmack Shack. And we got Grand Andrew Gerving. You could read this name so many different ways. Grand Rue Gerving. Andrew. So many people, so many different ways to say that name that just followed me. Shout out to that person. And Kevin Gracie, thanks, man. If I'm talking too much, you guys can let me know, but thank you. You said great comms. Thanks, man. It's a built-in stroke test. Thank you. FC Kenzo, thank you for the follow. Andrew Gerving. So many ways to pronounce that name. Grand Drew. It could be Grand Drew, Grand Andrew. Look at this. And he gets taken out. That's not what happened here. But we had NG going for the care package. I don't know what it was. Can we see what he grabbed? Oh, it's the MG3. Somebody help this man. This MG3 cannot go away here. Somebody come get your mans. Anybody's able to join as long as you're on. You have to have a console to join in. I'll be putting the password up. First 100 people in can play. Uh-oh. So we're in a tough spot here. Not, but Litzy is. No health. Trying to decide what to do. Super, super tough spot. Trying to go for the revive here. Oh, no. I mean, this is just impossible. But let's see if you can take that MG3. Car blows up, giving even less cover to Litzy. And I think this is it. Not much health left. You see in update 8, season 8, the vehicles now flip over when they blow up. This is a new feature. And let me know what you guys think about it. I personally like it. Sometimes I feel like it's a little over exaggerated, but overall, I like that, the car just shouldn't stay there if it blows up, right? I feel like it would move a little bit, but then again, I'm not a car explosion expert. And check this out. What did I tell you guys? If you were listening a half hour ago, the circle always ends here in normal matches when it comes up this way. Not always. Obviously, I'm generalizing. But more often than not, I've been in so many games, everybody in my community can speak to this, where we push this compound and the circle ends up here. It probably won't end here. The final circle will probably be in the field, but so many times does it come near this compound. It's kind of crazy. So Litzy somehow survives that. I left him believing he was dead. For some reason, he's not going to get his teammate. Maybe they have a vehicle. He's driving in, trying to find some cover, but he's going to unfortunately find out that there's people basically everywhere. And he actually had a teammate on his back that I didn't notice. Iceman pushing from the left. Skate Eric pushing from the right. We got Canner trying to make it to the building and actually get some great shot on Iceman against all odds. Makes it to cover. I've lost Litzy. He's trying to wait for some push here, getting some great shots down, defending himself with little to no health. Somehow makes it around. Zach hasn't spotted him yet, but once he does, it's going to be an easy coast. He's got no health. He's taken down. Iceman and Litzy have been traded. Iceman is still up, though. Team 11 got another reinforcement coming from behind. They probably won't expect him. It's actually 2v2 now. Skate Eric probably shouldn't have any idea that he's here, but now that the K9 shot went off, he does. That shot totally just gave away his position. Skate Eric trying to go for the revive. I'm sure at this point, Kenner, unsure of what to do, because he's looting, he's going to allow Iceman up, which is going to change the fight from 2v2 to 2v3. We all know the situations happen because you just don't know exactly what's going on. That's why sometimes in PUBG, time is really of the essence, because any extra time you're giving your teammates or your enemies time to heal, time to rotate, extra additional comms, revive. So many things can happen in just 10 seconds in PUBG. It's kind of incredible. And here we go. As per usual, we're going to have a field ending here. Love this. Check this out. While we've been talking the whole time, there may or may not be a BRDM on the beach, which is going to make for a great ending here. And this is why we all play PUBG, for these fun endings. So we got 50 seconds until the circle closes. What is the situation here. We have Team 18 is saying, you know what, let's bail on this. But Iceman's by himself, didn't get the memo. Zach pushes out with Skate Eric. He gets an awesome kill on 2 players there, but then trades, and I think he already got thirsted. We got 2 people down. Actually, no, Skeet got thirsted. Skate is actually still up. Brando trying to get a revive off in the BRDM, and looks like, did they just run over Skate Eric? They did, I think, or he just bled out. And we got Zach and Iceman split up versus Brando and Riggs. Brando taking some blue damage there. Zach's in a really tough spot. Well played, Zach. Good effort. I guess it was an early push, but look at this. They might have just caused some major issues for Brando and team, but actually, no, they are able to move in. What's great about the BRDM is you can heal in there. And whoever's in this compound is going to have to move now. The remainder of Team 11, 18, now Team 2 has a member there as well. They're fighting the blue, but any time spent fighting the blue is going to be ultimate demise. Even if Iceman makes it in at this point, I think he's screwed. He's on a bike, though, but can he make it? It's going to start chunking. Right as he tries to get in, the motorcycle slides in. Oh, no. Unlucky for Iceman. And, I mean, this is basically a screenshot of PUBG sometimes, man. This is what happens. So we got AG Mike, who is kind of new to the stream here. New friend of the stream. Big stack. 2 teams remain versus Brando and Rick, who's also new to the stream on the same team. This is incredible. A lot of people I recognize here. And Brando, unfortunately, gets taken out by the new SKS. Got to get used to that sound now. Rig kind of got to figure out what he's going to do. The BRDM has exploded. Not a lot of health. And Xylo peeks a shot right as he was trying to get in. And they are the winners of today's game. First game, game number 1. It goes to Xylo, Big Stack, AG Maniac, Weak Soul with a team combined 10 kills. Well done there. Some other highlights and shout outs go to Iceman with 5 kills, Brando with 3. Team 3 with a solid amount of kills. Canner, don't know how to say that name, excuse me, but also 5 kills himself. And Mikkel with 4 kills. Big Bank with 4 kills. Those are some good highlights of the game. So let's drop some GGs for everybody. If you have anybody else's emotes, drop, you know, whoever your favorite streamer GGs is in the chat. Hype it up. And we had fun. Had us pinned, but it was a good shot. And Tassin and Redeemed Hydrate. Cheers. All right, cheers, everybody. Game 1. Under wraps. Let me turn this. It's getting a little dark here. I need some additional lights. Uh-oh. Now we're off. Okay. I think we're better now. Actually, that's a little... Should we like orange? Should we be orange and kind of just match all the colors? Or we do a little white action? We'll go that way. Game 1 was a blast. There we go. We talked about pushing on the left. It's always tough when it's going to end in that field. You just need a lot of smokes and hope that a majority of your team is left. That's kind of what happens. All right, so second lobby is up, but wait for the devs to join. Okay, sounds good. I will put up the password when you tell me. In the meantime, can we do a... actually, we could do it right here. We could do a giveaway if you guys are down. So again, I'm going to be giving away right here a... I should change the scene so you guys can see what I'm giving away. All right, so we're going to enter game 2. We're going to go to store. Sorry, I always get so lost. So many tabs. All right, so here's what we're going to be giving away. What's first? We are going to give away... We'll save the Challenger pack for later. We're going to give away a Payback pack. Okay, and this is for... Includes the Survivor Pass. It includes 5 levels up and the Retro Track Jacket. So, again, if you don't have the Survivor Pass, this is really for you. I'm guessing most people here have it. Obviously, you can still enter no matter what. Everyone's eligible to enter, but if you own the pass, maybe skip this one and let somebody else get the pass so they can enjoy the Survivor Pass. But obviously, I can't tell you how to live your life. This is available for anybody. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start this giveaway. We're going to give it out to 2 different players right now. Or we're going to give it away to 3 different players we'll do. If you're on PS4, This is only going to be available for people in NA. And then after this, we'll give out the password, okay? So right now, if you want to enter the giveaway, you have to type payback in the chat if you want to be entered to win. We got the OG lobby music carrying us away. Shout out to Joker and Avon. A vintage miracle. Let's go. And Regulators 1492. Thank you guys for the follow. Triple fist bump. Oh, baby, it's a triple.
Baby, it's triple.
All right. So we're gonna do this in a second. iOS Cater, thank you for the follow. Another one. Another fist bump. All right. So we have, let's take a look. We got 35 total entries here. It's going up. I'm going to start drawing. We're going to draw 3 different things. Shout out to AG Mike for the gifted sub. We're going to start some fist bumps here. And again, this is for Xbox and PlayStation. If you get it on PlayStation, you have to be in NA for it to work. We're going to draw 3 names right meow, okay? The first ball up is D-Mart. Thank you guys for the gifted sub. Hype train incoming. Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. All right, next ball up is 10-pin split. And we'll do one more after the hype train. So we got the hype train, baby. Let's go. Thank you guys for all the support. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Honestly, it means the world to me. So thank you guys for everything. It's been a long journey streaming, and we got a long way to go. As Doc says, we're on the top of the mountain, but we're only halfway there. All right, so last person to get drawn here is Be Nice in the stream. So we got payback packs going to Be Nice, 10-pin split, the real D-Mart, and then next giveaway after game 2, we're going to be giving away 3 challenger packs, okay? Thank you very much, everybody. And Andy coming in super hot with 5 gifted subs. Holy crap. And we'll put the password up for game 2. Give me 1 second here. All right. Password for game 2 is up. I'm just kidding. That's not the password. I wanted to do that as a troll. All right. Password for game 2 is actually up. Let's go. Let me show you guys where it is. And Andy coming down with huge support. Let's go. Let me get over here, and then we'll let the fist bumps play. So normal match here. This one's on Sanok. This is 4-man squads on Sanok. Password is Novo. And thanks, Andy, for putting that in the chat. Password is lowercase Novo. So for real, these dudes, I know this is Play with PUBG, so this is a lot, you know, this is on behalf of PUBG, but if you don't know me, now you know. My name is Ray. My gamer tag is Blitz5. I'm a huge PUBG fan. I recently became partnered with PUBG. Gaming is, you know, such a big part of my life, and so many people stream out there, and I know all of us here, if you're in the stream, you're a big gamer. And it's just so much fun playing PUBG and meeting so many people. And I'm super grateful for, you know, being partnered with PUBG. Being able to play games with new people on stream. I could almost shed a tear. It's a very nice moment. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. And full send. We'll do some fist bumps. And let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, so this is game 2. You guys can join in here. We'll start at... Let's say I run usually behind schedule because I talk so much. So what time are we thinking here? Maybe 3 minutes to join? What? Maybe we'll start at 4:52. If people need some time, we can wait till 4:55, but I'd rather go 4:52. Let's go. All right, and you guys are wondering, I'm from the Jersey Shore. I live in New Jersey, so that's why we do fist bumps for the gifted subs. If you're like, what's happening? That's why it's happening. Let's go. Shout out to, first of all, a huge thanks again to Andy. Such a great friend of the stream. And gifting subs to 3 Bishop. Sam, I am not. Terrence, Kentros, Cuz I'm Mike G getting a gifted sub. DK. Also, then AZ James, Stream Dad, basically. Thanks, James. Gifting subs to Golf Blank, Olsenite, DP, Cog Candy, and 2. I don't know how to say that name. My name is Benny Digital, and I like to be called Benny Digital for short. Let's go. Now, fist pumping is cool. It's everybody can do it at home. You know, it's a great activity. Maybe get up, get some exercise in between games. All right, I'm going to back out to the lobby, guys. 72 people in here, so there's plenty of room if you guys want to get in. We'll start at 5:53. We'll start. Is that cool? 2 more minutes. Thank you to Legion for the bits. Let's go. There are no rules, man. This one is just... I was allowed to pick the games. I didn't do any esports. I just chose Erangel, Sanhok, Erangel. So we're doing... This one's going to be Sanhok 4-man squads. And then after this, we're doing Erangel 6-man squads. D-Mart coming in super hot. And Ayo Mike. Insane hype train. This is crazy. I think I don't know what hype train we're at, but this has got to be getting close to a level 5. And we've only hit that like maybe 3 or 4 times. So this is definitely going to be one for the record books. Let's go. And by the way, this is D-Mart's voice. He's kind of been immortalized by the stream. Yeah. No. But no no's here, only yes. Yeah. Let's go. Thank you. Skate Eric in the house. Let's go, dude. Gifting a sub to PUBG Pickle. And we got, oh my God, thank you guys for the follows. This is insane. We got Grow Lit though. A lot of names with some devious activities here in the stream today. Holy crap, this is insane. This is kind of hard to manage. You guys are full send right now. Level 5 hype train. I think this might be the 5th level 5 hype train. And what better time than now? If I had a table to flip, I would do it for you guys. We're starting in 1 minute. Don't make me play Mufasa, because I will. If we need to play Mufasa, I don't want to do it on PUBG's time, but don't make me do it. Maybe after the play with PUBG, we'll do Mufasa. Holy crap, this is crazy. All right, guys, make sure you're in the game now. Game 2 is about to start. Let me change the title of the stream. Password is lowercase Novo. The game will automatically, PUBG will automatically try to capitalize the first letter, so make sure you're not doing that. It's all lowercase Novo. And when I get my new stream set up, I think I'm going to set up a table with a bunch of stuff on it, and then we hit hype trains. I'm just going to flip it and break everything on the table. I think that might be a fun new stream idea. I don't want to be too hype and scare people away. But sometimes you just get amped up. Huge shout out to Cuz I'm Mike G, DK for the gifted subs. This is insane. Thank you guys. I don't even know how to say thank you enough. And still going, baby. Let's go. It's Friday night. Let's go. Thank you guys. It's Friday. If you're in Australia, it might be Saturday, or New Zealand. Let's go. Shout out to Grizz. You talked about flipping a table for a while now. I haven't seen one table flipped. Dude, I can't afford to flip any tables. Let's go. All right. If you haven't fist bumped by now, then I'm really sad with you guys. Those are my boys from the Jersey Shore, Vinny and Paulie D. Game started. They're going to pull me in a second here after the game starts. Good luck, everybody. This is game 3. Let's go. Who's from Cali in here? What up, Maya? So first of all, so many people to say thank you to again here. And thank you, Lumos, for the follow. Never too late to follow the stream. Delta with a gifted sub. Skate Eric again. D-Mart with 5. Holy crap. AZ James with 5. Casey Crash, thank you for the follow. Caesar, thank you for the follow. And I got a couple hydrates, so let's finish the Red Bull before we get into the game here. Or at least take a couple good swigs, right? All right. Should we dance in between the game, or what are we doing here? Anyways, if you're just popping in, this is Play with PUBG. I'm guest hosting it today. So this is the Wild West here a little bit. Maybe not as professional as normal PUBG day, but if you're not familiar with this, PUBG hosts, I'm going to say this at the beginning of each match just so people know, or maybe I should have said it before we started, but Play with PUBG. PUBG hosts these games almost every Friday. They alternate between console and PC. They usually make sure to do them after the updates to kind of support everything that's going on. And I think it's a really cool event to play with people from the community. I think custom games are really fun. And I've always been a part of Play with PUBG since they started it. I've always joined in on all the games on console, except for 1 week I missed because I was away. And now I'm hosting for the second time. The first time I didn't really get to advertise it. Happened last minute. This one was a little bit more planned. And here we are. That's how things go. And Fohammer, I did get the console sweatshirt. I did. I can grab it. And I have my PUBG. Well, I got my Dino Lane shirt on today, first and foremost. I paid for this, though. This was a gift, actually, so I didn't pay for it. But I did not get this one. I was not a partner when they sent these out. And I did get my sweatshirt, which I can get after this game. And also, if you guys are looking for PUBG merchandise, Jinx.com is a website that sells official PUBG merchandise. And a lot of times they run 70% off discounts. And I bought like a jacket, a hat, all this stuff. It was so much, and I paid like $20 for it. I mean, 70% off is huge. And I usually post that stuff on social media and in the Discord when I see those discounts. So if you're interested, you could follow me. Obviously, so many things to follow on social media. There's like, how can you even promote it at this point? And shout out to Level 5 Hype Train. Love you guys. Thank you. All right, so check this out. Very even distribution of teams. Actually, kind of a heavy balance on the bottom. And only one team going to the far west side of the map there, northwest. Interesting. And we just got a very northern circle. So this is kind of crazy. In my theory of Sanhok, I almost believe that people rarely land down here. But we have multiple teams that just did. And I think I might fly over there to see what's up. But we also got a lot of teams that just landed center. Nobody won boot camp. I mean, this is a very surprising circle. Nobody won airfield. And yeah, it's Jinx.com is a website that sells video game merchandise. I'm not affiliated with them at all. And, I'm not being paid to say this or anything I'm saying today is just from the horse's mouth. If anything is sponsored, if I ever do anything that's sponsored, I will tell you guys. By the way, it's just something that I wanted PUBG merchandise, so I found it on Jinx.com. And if you're looking for PUBG merchandise, you can go to PUBG.com directly, and then they will link you to all of their official sites. If you are going to buy PUBG merchandise, there is a lot of fake content out there. You could buy it, but there's a lot of fake or knockoff, I guess, merchandise. And I just wouldn't want to support the knockoff industry. I wanted to support PUBG and also get official gear. So make sure you go to PUBG.com or to Jinx to get the official gear directly from PUBG. Just a heads up. All right, so let's move on out. Where do you guys want to go? Should we go south and watch everybody suffer? Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we go south and we watch people suffer coming in from the circle, and then we'll come back north. I think that's the play. So give me a sec as we fly the wrong way, and then we fly this way. Okay. We got new quarry here. Part of the Sanhok update. And remember, everybody, with the new update, 8.2, excuse me, 8.3 is next. With 8.2, it just launched. The decoy nade is now on Sanhok. Sanhok only. It's a rare spawn. The decoy nade will simulate fire for 10 seconds. It sort of sounds like a bot is shooting. It can shoot different kind of weapons. So now you need to be cautious of random shooting in the field. Just something that I think you guys should be aware of. We got Team 18. Look at this. They re-upped as the same team here. Good for them. It's nice that they enjoyed each other's company enough to group up again. That's what Play with PUBG is all about. Meet some new people to play with. I know everybody here but Iceman. Iceman unfortunately got eliminated. And kudos to this team for landing at the Black Cat Club. So we got a 3v3 situation. Why So Wookie I'm familiar with. And we got a stalemate. Looks like Skate Eric doesn't have a lot of health here. It's going to be a tough situation. Let's go hang out in the club here while we wait. If you haven't been here yet, this is one of the premier locations for PUBG, or Sanhok, in the new remaster. Sanhok 2, I guess, if you want to call it that. The first location in PUBG to have this kind of lighting in the game. So it's a very unique location. And part of the strategy to popularize this area a little bit here. And actually, there was a fourth player of Team 7. Eric's in such a tough spot. He's not going to be able to survive the blue zone. And he goes down and is crawling. A little bit of lag there, I think. And this is just such a tough spot. Something that I personally feel is that the reason why this area was remastered was because not a lot of people went here. This is just my personal opinion. Again, I think my cats are trying to talk to me. This is my personal opinion here. But this area was changed because people didn't land here. But I don't think people didn't land here because it was docks. I think it's because it's the farthest possible way from most circles. And really, if you're going to put a location like this in the map, it almost needs like static boat spawns. I mentioned this to PUBG. There's no boat spawns here. So I don't even see a vehicle. So it's kind of like you get almost punished for going here. And if you know me, I speak mostly just positive about PUBG, but I will criticize the game from time to time. It needs some kind of help to get you out of this location. But nonetheless, a great spot. It's a really cool spot to land. It just needs a little bit of vehicle love. No need to be rude about it. I know a lot of people like docks, but from their data, not a lot of people went to docks, which makes sense. And data tells all. Here's one of the new cave locations as well. Again, it just looks like maybe sometimes the boats spawn in. Maybe they're not spawning in spectate mode, but I've yet to see a boat. So I just think that wasn't really prioritized in Sanhok 2, right? Sanhok 2, what was prioritized was closing the water, making it easier to get around. So just an interesting game strat, game theory. Lady Sublime coming in post-work with 5. Not 4, 5 gifted subs. If you guys are members, make sure you drop some fist bumps. Going out to Maximus, Metabolic, Lee, Terminator, and Moth. All right, so we got a couple fights here, like I told you guys. I wanted to come down here because I knew this was going to happen. There was going to be some crappy situations here for so many teams trying to get in. Frizzle Fry taken out. Circle about to close. I would say about half of the teams aren't even in the circle. We're going to have a lot of situations here. South of Boot Camp, west of Ruins, all near Quarry. So many teams are going to be trying to get in here. If you're in the circle, you're completely situated to do well in this match. Team 12 moving kind of slow here, but they need to go up. I think there might be a little bit of lag going on, but they need to push up as fast as they can. They have a knock on Clumsy. PUBG Andy, part of Team 5 again. Trying to do what he can. He's pulled up here to get the revive off. They're pushing up, but still too far for a nade throw. And they're playing a little passive here. Definitely think they could move up here and flank to take him out. I mean, that's the difference between completing a knock and getting stuck in that situation. That's why you got to push, you got to flank. If you notice here, I'm not criticizing these guys too much, just pointing out tips, just advice. They're all kind of together here. And if maybe one flanked right, one flanked left, they could have finished that off. But they're also, you know, probably dealing with the blue zone, lack of loot. Obviously, it's easier to point things out than it is to actually do them in game. Always easier to say than do. What up, Casey Crash? This is great. New to the game. I love that. Always love to have new people playing PUBG. PUBG, before I answer your question, I'll just say that PUBG is to me, it's one of my favorite games I've ever played. It has quickly risen to, ooh, someone tooted right in the middle of all that. And they were anonymous as well. PUBG's risen to be one of my top, maybe 3 games I've ever played in my life. Such a good game. It's so good. It struggles from some issues here and there, but it's just so satisfying. But it's a very difficult game to play. So it's one of those games you can't just play for a couple hours and master it. I mean, that's where the beauty is. And I think that's why so many people like myself love the game, because you could play for 2 years and you're still mastering certain weapons like the barrel or the large machine guns, heavy light machine guns, whatever. And there's just so much strategy. But the circle is random. That's part of the BR story, kind of, is that the circle is always random. You don't know where it's going to be. And the blue zone closes in over time. And then that basically the blue zone forces players to, you know, it's a survival game. Some people prefer shooting over surviving. Some people prefer surviving, which also adds to the layers of PUBG and what makes it such a great game, because if you're not a great shooter, you can survive. You can use strategy, position to your advantage. If you're a run and gun shooter, you can still do well in the game. But no matter what your strategy is, you will eventually be forced in to the zone, closer and closer together until there is one survivor or one team left. And that's the beauty of Battle Royale. And look at this. In this situation, like I told you guys, so many teams that landed outside the circle here, more than half, are now situated around boot camp, and we have more teams pushing in. This is such a crazy situation. As a one-man person here, spectating and commentating, it's hard to get all of the action, but this is just such a crazy situation to be in. And part of this map, so Sanhok was the third map to be added in the game. Erangel first, then Sanhok. The original Sanhok, outside of boot camp here, there was a lot of, there was a pretty big kind of cliff here. It was very hard to leave boot camp from this direction, almost impossible. So as part of the new Sanhok, they've changed this area. They've added a 3rd bridge. Now there's 1, 2, well, I guess 3 main bridges in the game from 2, and then there's a bunch of smaller bridges, but I would say there's 3 large bridges now instead of 2. But because they've done this, there's now so much action in this area. It's kind of crazy. Need a water break. All right, here we go. Much better. Cypher 5 coming in a nice kill there. Look at this crazy spot to be in here. For some reason, there's a big gap here still. So outside of boot camp, not a lot of cover. AG Maniac, Seeker, Rare Edition, all friends of the stream together in the corner. But to get across here, the circle has moved to the northwest side of the map in Hot 10. Knight, Day, and Cypher 5 and DMart are reaping the benefits of being one of the only teams to land all the way west. They're pushing out left for the bridge here. They're going to be able to make it in. We still have more teams to the left here. And Team 10 making a push in the blue. Brando getting a QBZ kill on New German. Those shots are happening on the north side of the map here. Rare Edition moving in with Team 20 still. Team 10 trying to figure out how they're going to make it into the zone. Look at this. We have Dopestone super far back in the... Wow, in the blue. That's crazy. Andy moving in on the right side there, lagging just a little bit. We got Team 19, Team 8, and Team 22 very close to one another here. We have Day, Team 21 moving up the left here, and a team rotating the water. Love that rotation. I think we're going to get some action here. Hopefully, again, if you guys are in the match, please don't be stream sniping via the stream. Not very nice. Nobody wants that. Check out the new terrain here. So Mount, this never had a name. We jokingly named this Blueberry Hill or Mount Andy, whatever you want to call it. Finally getting some action here. Who are they taking shots at? I can't really tell. Let's take a look at what direction they're shooting in, left or right. These shots are going left, it seems like right now, at Team 8. Actually, NWO taking out Delta there. And we have two different teams here right next to each other. Two solo players remain. Cookies is hiding out somehow. Just missed Team 8. H1, I hope they weren't, man. If they were, I apologize. Obviously, it's hard to control that. I could have put a longer delay on here, but in hosting this stuff, it can be a little difficult. Again, this is just for fun, so I hope that didn't happen. Sometimes, you know, a lot of times, maybe I'm being naive, but a lot of times in PUBG, there's just so many weird scenarios here. Hold on as we get into a fight. We got Blocka, already lost a ton of health there to Rare Edition AG. I think Rare just got shot by his own teammate, but they are able to knock Blocka and move in. If Rare can get in, he's good. He just needs to get a heal off. The last teammate for Team 11 is alive, and AG Mike is pushing hard on the left here, his right. He gets Rare, but doesn't know Mike is to his left. Taking half damage here, getting in a good skirmish there. Nice return fire. Nade is out, frag out, baby. Rocking the K9. It looks like, is that the M4? Hard to say. And perfect nade on Seeker. And a follow-up Molotov on Mike. We have Fat Dabs almost 1v3ing this squad here. Mike's in a tough spot, getting the revive off. Seeker trying to get into cover, figuring out what they're going to do. They have 20 seconds to decide what's happening here. Rare's also in cover, so it's not like he's going to have an easy thirst. Fat, instead of pushing away, is going in for the kill here, at least on Rare Edition, so he can secure one kill. But by this time, Mike's going to have Seeker up. What I wanted to say is that there's so many times I played PUBG, and I randomly turn around, and I see a guy in the blue. And I kill that guy, and I'm like, man, I bet he probably thought, like, I knew where he was or something, right? But there's just so many times in PUBG, so many random things happen in this game where you just randomly stop, you know, for no reason. It's just, there's so much happening. It's like the lottery. PUBG's like, it's just a bunch of little lotteries that are happening. And I think that some things, you know, people are cheating, and sometimes it is suspicious activity. But for the most part, I feel like it's kind of just dumb luck. But, because you got to hope that not that many people are cheating, especially in a custom game. But anything can happen. So we got the terrain of this hill just makes this side of the map so interesting, because if you're high up there, you can see so far down. So one moment, the mob seems like he has an advantage, but Team 10 is above him. Then below Team 20 is below Team 22 is Team 20. Below them is Team 23. So many different layers here of teams. And the circle has closing in on Hot 10. Kudos to whoever's in the glider. I hear it, but I don't see it. I don't know if it's on the ground or what. Team 10 stuck. They've been playing in the blue for so long now, Team 10, unfortunately. Can they make it in? PUBG Pro Stoner is knocked. Hunter taking out Korbachev. Jeremy trying to make it in. I think he'll be able to. Circle's closing in here. Team 14 is going to have a huge advantage. Mount Lightning. I like that. Thunder Mountain. Lightning Mountain. All right, so Team 14's got a great position here. We're going to have some skirmishes, I think, on the left with my friends and crew here. Cypher, Knight, Day, and D-Mart. All very close friends of the stream and friends in real life. D-Mart runs into Stony Leaf. Luckily, D-Mart has a Vector. Check the health. Not even close, baby. Getting super close there. What up, Kick Puncher? Games are great so far. This is game 2. We're going to do one more game, and then we're going to end Play with PUBG, and then we will host a fun zombies game after this. So Circle has pushed to the south side of Hot Tin. Dopestone in a very difficult spot here. Stuck between two different teams. PUBG Pro Barn gets killed and Team 23 has been eliminated. We have 8 teams left, 20 alive. We have nobody in Hot Tin as of right now, just one player, which is crazy. Well, Day and Team 21 is actually pushing in. Can Dope make it in? I don't think he should be shooting here. He should be running. Can he make it into the zone here? He's got a while to go. Team 21 making a good rotation. Hopefully they don't get hurt too bad. Andy going for the care package. Team 15 trying to make it in from the water here. Let's see how this plays out. Team 22 taking the bottom of the map here. Nope. No building cover there, but that might be the spot to be in. Winston all by his onesie with Dopestone. What is going to happen over here? I'm too curious to see. Oh, Andy in the BRDM. That's how he's been able to safely travel around the map. He's making a really strong rotation here. Perfect play. Little does he know that nobody's over there. So that is the perfect spot for him to be in. What's crazy about being in a compound like this is without shots, hearing shots, you could be in this compound with 3 other teams and have no idea. Also, for a couple things here. Right now, spectate mode is broken if you are a human in zombie mode. So if I host that mode, I will be a zombie. And second, if you want to get into the next game, I'll post the password on stream, and then you can get into the game. First 100 people in will make it. So far, we haven't had a full lobby yet. We've been close. We had 80 people in the first game. So if you want to get in, you should be able to make it. So Circle, unfortunately, is already pushing out. Team 16's got to go. No other options here. Team 21, even though they were situated on the right side of the island since the beginning, they've been fighting the wrong side of the circle. Just kind of luck here. Team 22 is pushing in on Team 14, and so is Team 21. So Team 14 is in a really tough spot. Part of the compound is still in. D-Mart, little as you know, 2 people are in this compound. One of them is already down. They're going to be able to get the thirst. They're shooting right on the shed. And there's a person right there, Andrew, my buddy Cypher5, coming down with a laying down M249 kill. He's got to get up, though. Not much health. He could get taken out here. Oh, no. Go, 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 go. Obviously, I have to root for these guys. I'm a little biased. These are my bias. My buddies here. 3 of them remain. But then again, I know a lot of people on the stream here. Andy, Brando. Andy's just letting these guys fight it out as their squads whittle down. We got 2 players here, then 2 solo players. I mean, a duo team left and 2 solos. Solo player, Dope, goes down. He's Winston. This is the time to push. Look at this. Brando with no health, but the grass covering him completely. This is crazy. Winston goes for the thirst. Brando gets up. Can he take out Winston? They're about at the same health. Brando just a little bit less. Winston going for the revive here. Takes about 8-9 seconds. Brando's pushing. Can he get the revive off in time? He does. 70% health. Brando pushing around the tree. They both have kind of AR weapons here. No one's got an SMG that will give them a quick kill. And the M16 burst fire close range drops Winston, even though he's at 75% health. That's the power of the M16. Andy leaves the C4 on the BRDM, going for an amazing play on stream. Andy's got the MG3. Can he get this heal off? There's a guy behind him too. Andy gets taken out, unfortunately. And Brando is up against a full squad of, well, 3 players left, excuse me. And Team 21 makes it to the end. A lot of my friends there in the end, and Andrew, Cypher5, does a little dance to complete the match. And they come down with a total of 9 kills themselves, or 10, my bad. Who's doing math here? Followed by Brando with 3 kills. PUBG Andy with 6 kills by himself. He's tied as the kill leader with Winston with 6 kills. NWO tied for the lead with 6 kills. The NWO team coming up with a ton of kills. 16. And Andy has done so many awesome plays. He killed me with an RPG in one of the Play with PUBG events. He's always going for the spectacular kill. And he did get the knock on, or the finish on Skeet Skeet there. but very close to getting a kill on Brando as well. And well played by Andy. All right, thank you guys so much. Strong claps, everybody, for the games. We're going to do a giveaway and then one more game here. So that was a ton of fun. Again, remember now, in update 8.2, the MG3 is available on every map in the care package. You have a 1 in 5 chance of getting it, so 20%. And on Sanhok now, there's a decoy nade, so watch out for that. And if you want to know anything else about the patch, you can visit PUBG's official YouTube channel. You can visit my channel at youtube.com/Blitz5. I make a ton of PUBG content talking about the new updates and things about PUBG. So that's all there. And shout out to those guys for the win. And thank you to Majester for the follow. I appreciate it. Andy's an absolute GOAT. I think Andy has to be the top rated console PUBG employee. He made it into the leaderboards. Andy's a legend. But don't tell him I said that. All right, so we're going to do another giveaway and then game 3, guys, okay? Then this will be the last game. We'll take it right into 6 o'clock. Try to be prompt on this one because I'm always running a little late with this stuff. This should only really take... Yeah, it makes sense. 3 games usually takes about 2 hours. Because you got to wait for the lobby and stuff. So what we're going to do here is the last giveaway. If I'm missing any messages, sorry, guys. Just trying to move things along and also read chat at the same time. All right. So new items in the store. These skins are awesome. Check this out. I mean, this is so good. These are great skins here. You guys are definitely going to want to participate in the PCS challenge. The PCS 2 is live now. So you can follow it on Twitch, YouTube, if you guys want to watch along. So for this giveaway here, I'm going to be doing giveaways for the Challenger pack. So we did 3 giveaways for the Payback pack. This one now is going to be... All right, hold on. I just want to make sure I got everybody. Just in case we lose any of the names, I want to make sure I write it down. You never know, technology. I got the giveaways going. Everything seems to be correct, but you never know, right? So for this one, we're going to do... All right, so we're going to be giving away 3 Challenger packs. For this one, all you have to do is type in the word SCAR, lowercase. Type SCAR to enter the giveaway. Because if you get this, you will get 1100 G coin.
Yeah.
The Scar L skin.
Yeah.
And the network gloves.
No.
Who said that? Who wants gloves? All right, so we got over 40 entries already. Again, while we're here, I just... Oh, is that a real thing? Twitch staff member, let's go. I've never seen that before. 3 Bishop, welcome to the stream. Before we give this away, if you're new to the stream, I just want to say, my name is Blitz5, aka Ray, aka Raymundo. I'm from New Jersey. Love PUBG. I'm guest hosting today, this event with Play with PUBG. I was just accepted into the PUBG Partner Program recently, back in June. I'm honored to be part of the program and also hosting this event. It means the world to me. I love this game and I love gaming, so to be able to do this is so cool. And you might have noticed my logo is in the banner today in the main lobby. And to be part of a game, your favorite game, a game you spend so much time in, is awesome. So I just want to say thank you and also introduce myself to anybody that's new. And we're going to draw 3 things now. 3 people. And the lobby for the next game is probably up. After that, I'll give out the password. So we got first person up is Be More Sinister. Next ball up is AG Mike. Let's go. I'm just writing these down just in case something happens. Moobot is pretty good with all this stuff, so I don't think I have to worry about it. And then the following person, last person, is Shandy Shade. Yeah. Let's go. All right, so you guys should get a message from Twitch, like through Twitch, through Moobot. Eventually, I'll give those names to PUBG. They'll contact you, and they will send you over these packs, okay? So let's go over the next game. Let me put the password up. This is the final game under the Play with PUBG moniker for today. Again, Play with PUBG, they always do 3 events. Almost every other Friday, they rotate between console and PC. And today's console edition, so anybody on console is welcome to join. The last password is going to be MG3, highlighting the new gun that's in the game. Let's go over to custom matches. This is going to be a normal match, 6-man squad on Erangel. I wanted to do this because a lot of times people just play sweaty 4-man squads. A lot of people come in here with their clan and stuff, but I should have done 8-man squads. But at least this time it makes it a little bit more chaotic. You can't really plan for 6 people running at you. And you might have to play with some people that you don't know. And that's kind of the whole point of this thing, right? Play with some people you don't know, have a good time, and maybe meet some new friends on PUBG. I've honestly met friends through Play with PUBG that I still play it to this day. So it's cool. It's a cool event. I like it. And because I don't want to keep people that are helping that work at PUBG, shout out to Andy and Lumos. They do such a great job. You guys might be aware of them on Twitter and on Reddit. They do such a great job and do so much work for PUBG. I don't want to keep them any longer than they need to be. So then after this, I'm going to be hosting a zombie match separate from Play with PUBG, just for the lulz. And maybe we'll do a one weapon wonder because that's my personal favorite. So 6-man squad. Thank you, Mike. Password is MG3. And big shout out. They're the real MVPs to Lumos and to PUBG Andy. Shandy Shade, thank you for the follow. Skate Eric, thank you for the follow. 3 Bishop, thank you for the bits. Let's go. Be More Sinister, what's up? I probably missed a lot of messages here. So I apologize. This is so cool. I've never seen the staff logo. I had a buddy that worked at Twitch, but I think by the time I started streaming, he didn't work at Twitch. So I've never seen that logo before. Is that real, or is that like, that's not some kind of like weird thing, is it? You never know these days. Can't trust anything. All right, so Play with PUBG. We got 66 people. Oh, nice. I've been there in San Fran. At least I've seen it. Thanks. Thank you very much. Play with PUBG is such an amazing way to bring guys like Andy and guys like you together. It's awesome. Just a little bit goes a long way. A lot of times I said, man, maybe they should do more than 3 games, you know, but 3 is plenty just to have some fun, and then people can group up after if they want to, right? It's a lot of times, you know, between games and setting everything up, it takes about 2 hours anyways, and I think that's an appropriate amount of time in games. It won't take my password. Sometimes you could try joining off if you have a friend that's in the game. Sometimes it allows you to get in that way. Remember, make sure that the first letter is lowercase because PUBG/Xbox will always capitalize the first letter. And if anyone else has any issues, let us know. We'll see what's up. I'm still kind of nursing this Red Bull right now. But honestly, thank you guys so much for coming in here and taking the time to participate in the event. It means a lot to me because, you know, a lot of people, you could be playing ranked, you could be doing your own thing. It's Friday. We could be doing whatever. So it means a lot that you guys are here participating in the event. I mean, should we do a little Mufasa? Can we do Mufasa before the last game? I'm just trying to bring the positivity, man. Clumsy, I love it. So this is a emoji from Roly Poly Potamus. I've never watched that guy stream, but I found him on Twitter, and I love his Twitter content. I gotta like follow that guy. All right, so we'll start this match. Do you want to say 2 minutes? He streams from like 12 to 4 a.m. I'm probably not gonna watch then. Jeez, I think I noticed that the other day. 2 minutes, okay? 2, 3? 2, 3 minutes. Rough count. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I'm in, my bad. Need a beer, okay? It's definitely, dude, so funny. Lady signing on right now. Okay, let's try to wait for Lady. Can you give us a confirmation when she gets in? We can't move anybody, I don't think. We'll play Mufasa after this. We already did a Mufasa, but we're going to do one more set of giveaway on this, I think. Let me double check. All right, let's do a quick poll. Just because I'm wondering, how many people in here are on Xbox or PS4? 2-minute poll here. Just want to see. And shout out to DG for the gifted sub. And thank you for the bits, Iceman187. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I did the poll. You should be able to vote in the poll. Just curious. I know a lot of people from, our community are on Xbox, and just curious to see. And let us know if Lady's in. We'll try to give her one more minute to join in. PUBG Pickle, I like the name. Pickle Rick. Dude, rest in peace, Dreamcast. I love Dreamcast. Huge fan of the Dreamcast. Yeah, I played on Stadia, and I'm still paying for Stadia, and I got to get rid of it. So I want to do a Stadia stream before I cancel Stadia. By the way, I don't want to spam it too much, but if you guys want to keep in contact after the event ever, I host some custom games pretty often in tournaments. I haven't done a tournament in a little while, but we still host custom games. We're waiting for Lady Sublime loading in. We have a Discord, and I mean, you guys can find me anywhere at Blitz5. I don't want to spam you, but we definitely do a lot of fun events. All right, so the poll came out. Wow, 89% of people who voted are on Xbox. A whopping 32-4 that voted in this 2-minute poll. That's pretty interesting. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying the new update. A lot of great stuff coming in. You know, PUBG is working behind the scenes every update to try to improve things. I think the game, other than having some network lag issues, which PUBG is aware about, the game is heading in a great direction. The past 6 months to me have been overall, with some hiccups, have been great. Obviously right now the network stuff is a problem, but the core game is, to me, is getting better. And I hope you guys are enjoying this update. Then we have a big update 8.3 coming, which will be fun to finish off the season. And yeah, very excited to start this game. So hopefully Lady's in and we can start here. And I'll go back to the main menu. We're going to start up basically right now, guys. Okay, we can start it up anytime now for anybody that's at PUBG. Lady's in. We're in. What up, Marsha Wee? Oh, I was supposed to show you guys my PUBG stuff. I think my cats are mad at me. They're not talking to me right now. So yeah, I have PUBG on PC, and I want to do more stuff because I recently got partner, and I can do the sandbox mode and fly around like Superman. But the community we have is everyone's on console, so I mostly play on console, but I do have the ability to play on PC. I'm just not that good with mouse and keyboard. But I'm definitely down to play. Oh my god, I have ears? That's crazy. me show you guys my new PUBG sweatshirt. And oh, I was actually drinking coffee. I paid for this mug, so they sent us a PUBG partner mug. But for some reason, this hasn't been autofocusing lately. But I got this off Jinx.com on sale, and it was a great deal. All right, so they're loading in. This is game 3 right now. I think we should be loading in any second. This is the final game with PlayWithPUBG. And then after this, I want to host a zombie game. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And thank you to everybody that's here or stopped by or still hanging around. Everybody following and subbing up. I really appreciate it. Always nice to meet some people. I was away from the stream for a little bit. They didn't even invite his own friend to the party. Wow. Dude, trust me. Yesterday we spent hours testing out zombies. And I was trying to tell Ben from the Beard Guys today. I'm like, dude, we did 55 humans and 30 zombies and we lost. And then he did 2 humans, 98 zombies. Then he tried 10 humans. Then he tried like 25. I'm like, oh man, dude, I've yet to see the humans even win. So let me grab my sweatshirt real fast and check out the Dino Land shirt. All right, show and tell. All right, show and tell. So I'm moving, so I'm going to have my own stream room coming up. Hopefully, if it all goes well. We don't know 100% if we're moving it. So we got this hat. It's a PUBG hat while we wait to load in. It's pretty cool. This was on Jinx on sale for like $4. Official PUBG hat, $4 on Jinx. Jinx.com. Not affiliated at all. This PUBG hat was on sale on Xbox.com. It's so old and beat up. I don't wear it anymore. But this was cool. It was on Microsoft, $25. I'm just saying, so not saying I'm not bragging, just explaining the prices in case you're interested. And then limited edition PUBG hat. I'm kidding. Blitz5 memorabilia. And then this is so dope. I wear this when it's like raining out. This was on Jinx for like a couple dollars. I forget how much it is, but it's a PUBG like zip up. How cool is this? And then last but not least, we got the PUBG partner sweatshirt with my gamer tag on the arm and the official. Someone was asking about this before, that's why I'm showing it. PUBG partner. So shout out to PUBG. Thank you for the swag. That was so cool. First gift from PUBG ever. And let's get into the game here. Game 3. The last and final game. Let me just change the stream title. Final game, so people know. So yeah, if you're looking for PUBG content, or I mean PUBG, not content, gear, check out the PUBG store. They did not tell me to say that. I just think PUBG stuff is cool. My wife also got me the official PUBG backpack, which is one of the coolest things. All right. So I missed the plane ride because I was chatting away, but the plane ride had to be pretty far left because most teams are going left here. It's almost shocking how many teams went left. I'm a little offended that nobody went to Ferry Pier. It looks like we may have one person going there. Ferry Pier, if you follow the stream, is one of my favorite spots on this map. I'm going to fly over and kind of highlight the new docks so you guys can see what's up with them. Again, there's 4 new dock locations added to Erangel, and you may have noticed, may or may not have noticed, that the Erangel map actually got lightened a little bit. The actual map, when you hit back, it's a little lighter now. And I think I got to go under the map for this to be faster. Here we go. We're flying by now. So Ferry Pier has some new docks south of Military Base. And look at this, Andy already off. Andy's one of these people that just performs well on the tournaments. It's kind of crazy. He's always getting so many kills when if I was playing in this, I'd probably die right off the bat. So take a look here. Thank you, Sunsetter, for sharing the merch. If you guys are interested in supporting the stream, take a look there if you ever want to. So this is one of the locations. I'm still looking for a good name in the chat for this. I'm going to call this South Shore because it's the South Shore of Erangel. Or this could get called Jersey Shore. We could popularize this, but it would need a club or something to be called Jersey Shore. So I think the Black Cat Club might be better. There we go. Jenks, baby. So this is interesting, though, because this is one of my favorite compounds here because you just had so much cover at this compound. But now it's been, I don't want to use the word ruined, but it's been forever changed. And this is so much real estate here that, I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's going to be a really interesting dynamic going forward. And then also, shout out to Lady Sublime and Seeker, who kind of named this area Shark Tooth. Never had a name for this spot. It kind of looks like a shark fin or shark fin. And this area had so much importance over here because there was really nowhere else to go. And now you kind of have this spot as cover, right? So it'd be interesting to see how this plays out. We got 2 teams at the military base. We got a team at Primorsk, pretty much spread out on the south side of the map other than here. So I'm going to head over to Pachinki and to this area. But no teams are actually directly on top of each other at this moment. So there's actually no fighting going on. Actually, at Zarki, there is some fighting going on so far away in Zarki. I don't think I'm going to be able to fly all the way over there. So I'll head over to Pachinki, and then we'll chat a little bit about Erangel. It didn't get redesigned. They added in some dock locations, and if through some other links, this is Be More Sinister asks, what else is different on the map? So there's been some additional leaks, and they have shown that we believe, none of this has been 100% confirmed yet, but that a ferry will be coming into the game, and the ferry will most likely go from maybe Ferry Pier to, say, the military base. None of this has been confirmed yet, but there's been some leaked images, and that's what it seems like. And this might be in line with kind of like the train on Vikendi, trying to add some more dynamic events that happen around the map, and also provide another way to get from the main island to the military base. In my opinion, I think the ferry is a great idea. However, there's already such a lack of people crossing the bridge now because of the bridge block that the movement has already changed so much anyways. And I kind of have a theory on PUBG bridges that I think is kind of interesting. Like over time, PUBG is kind of encouraging not taking the bridge. It's kind of ruining the point of being on the bridge, thus ruining the bridge block, which is very frustrating for the people getting blocked. But to me, a bridge block is one of the most satisfying moments in PUBG. So it's a tough loss, but but benefits the players that were suffering from the bridge block. Because like on Vikendi, the bridge that was near Castle was there, and they put ice everywhere, so now the bridges don't matter. On Sanok now, the bridges don't really matter because the gap between the water is so thin that you can actually drive through the water. Now on Erangel, there's so many boats now, and if they add a ferry, you won't need to take the bridge. And then on Miramar, no one really goes to the island anyway. And then Karkin, there are no bridges. So we're moving away from bridge gameplay, slowly but surely. Maybe a ferry that floats with the loot. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I think the leaked images showed a pretty flat ferry, so there'd be like a risk reward to getting on because you'd risk getting shot maybe, but it would also kind of give you safe passage from one island to the other. So let's see the rotations here. So teams, phase 1, Fall Guys to 700,000 viewers. Let's go. We got a team situated already at Severny. Remember, this is 6-man squads. So a little bit different dynamic compared to a 4-man squad game. I know it's a little quiet here, but we'll have to deal with the sound of my voice. What up, Sayote? Mick Raff just sniped out Pennywise, which is Fridge. Taking out Frizzle Fried. Be nice. Team 3 coming down with some serious shots. And then Andy taking out KP. Andy and KP both incredible players. Very skilled players. Had the pleasure of playing with KP once or twice, and fellow streamer and of PUBG. Good dude. I mean, I don't know him in real life. He could be a serial killer, but he's a good guy and good player. All right, so we got Team 2 rotating in. Team Blue here at the bottom making a big push. It's all good. Be nice, GG. Thank you for joining in there. This is the luck of the draw sometimes, right, when you land with another team. Really appreciate you playing the custom games. Again, we're going to host a zombie game after this. You know what's funny is when you say someone's a good person, I'm on stream, right? And then, like, eventually you say so many people's a good person, but then, like, eventually someone's going to pull up an audio clip of me saying they're a good person when they, like, ended up doing something crazy. So I feel like I have to disclose that. All right, it's pretty quiet, guys. Only 62 people alive. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer till we get into some action. So sorry, sometimes this happens. It's kind of Erangel. Ranked play has kind of introduced this style of play in PUBG, I feel like, especially for us console players. On PC, I think the meta has always been a little bit different. On console, you know, we're console players, so we play a different way. If anything, I've kind of preferred console play because I feel like people play more like running around, running gun out in the open. On PC, players have always played very, very tight in buildings, behind cover, really not giving you any easy fights. And that's more realistic and more strategic, but also sometimes can be a little bit more slow and a little bit more methodical, which can lead to some frustrating moments. But now that ranked is out, I feel like it has increased the console meta to be a little bit more serious, and people are avoiding each other a lot more. They're trying to survive. They're crashing compounds. They're getting places faster than before. And also, as you play more PUBG, you kind of become more aware of what's going on. In the beginning, you die from the circle a lot. As you play more and more, you die from the circle less. You understand the importance of rotating early, being situated, position over shooting. Just naturally, your skill gets better over time. So it's kind of just an interesting game theory thing to think about the game and the effects of ranked, and then also PUBG over time. And for some people, that might put you to sleep. But for me, I love game theory in FPS and Battle Royale. I think it's a great part of the game. So we got some action here. Looks like a solo player on Team 9 has run into Team 12. He's outside the compound. The whole team's pushing him. He's actually able to knock one person, but with 6-man squads, it's just too much, and he gets taken out, and Team 9 is eliminated. We have some skirmishes here. Teams driving around, rotating. That won't end wall, maybe? Could have been said there. A good pun opportunity. This makes sense. Some shenanigans from Team 11 throwing smokes on each other. I wouldn't expect anything less from those guys. And I'm going to move in a little bit here. I think I'm going to go to the bottom side of the map. I think I see some potential action coming in here. So let's go fly over. Again, happy Friday, everybody, to people in the stream. Hope everybody had an okay week. Weekend incoming. Some PUBG fun. Whatever else you're up to. Fat Dabs coming down with a kill on Pavement Nomad. We have a team in Watertown here. Gouda Breeze. Not talking the cheese. Getting dropped by Wolfpack Zach. Don't know where his teammates are. He's going to get thirsted down. Busy Diz, I think, is part of that team. No, Team 10. We got Team Blue Team pushing in from the zone here. And Team 14 at Rozak. And then I don't know what's going on, but we got people that are still located in Pachinki. Not paying attention to the circle. And big rotations here from the green team and the... I don't know what color you'd call that. Kind of like seafoam green. So before we had the last Erangel match ended here, this circle looking pretty big. What are you guys thinking the circle's going to end? I'm going to just roughly predict that the circle is going to end where Hunter Savage is. A lot of times the circle comes over here. There's a gas station, these buildings. Or a lot of these circles tend to go by shooting range. So the next circle will be the biggest indicator of that. I highly doubt we're going to see this by Seeker. I don't think I've ever seen a circle finish where Team 2 is. Team 2 has now taken the spot of Team Yellow. And we're going to have to wait for this circle to see what's happening. We have a glider flying in last minute here. As Team 1 gets taken out, we had a straggler kind of in Rozak there. Let's take flight with the glider and get a bird's eye view here of what's going on. I don't know if these shots are coming out of the glider. They might be. I think they are. I think I just saw some bullets hit the glider, but now they should be out of range. Everybody kind of pushing in here, looking for a spot to go. It's funny, another northern circle. I just love these moments in PUBG. These are some of my favorite moments. It's stressful as a team, especially in ranked. You're trying to find a home, trying to get situated. Nobody's in this small compound yet, which is such a safe place to go here. Team 2 is close, but nobody's there yet. It's such a good place to take. Circle's going to close in here in 5 seconds. Phase 2. So many people are driving around. Nobody holding Severny. Nobody holding the small compounds. Shocked at this kind of play right now. Everybody's just waiting. Shots are coming down with 6-player teams. A little chaotic. The mob pulling up on Andy in Team 5, but decides to drive away. Skeetsky in the Dark Eye Lurk and AG Maniac looking for a place to go. Terrence gets taken out by people at the compound. Team 13's got to decide what they're going to do here. Are they going to go for the revive? Alpha K, nice to see you, man. Thank you for popping in. And I think I missed a follow by Big Psych. Thank you for the follow. So they got smokes out on Skeet. The mob might have threw a grenade here and is running back. Let's see what he's deciding to do. If he has a throwable, this could be the perfect time. And we have a person on a motorcycle pushing behind the team, but they were able to get on the motorcycle and leave. But Skeet doesn't have the revive off. Tats is trying to provide some cover fire. Unfortunately, now Tats goes down. He's fallen victim to trying to cover his teammates. The rest of the team just couldn't get there in time. AG Maniac and team are trying to help out, but now they're fleeing the situation. Skeet and DG have to leave now. Unfortunately, they've traded. And now Brando's gone down. Team 13 looks like it was not worth potentially the save on Skeet, but sometimes you want to save your teammates. No man left behind. They do it. They lose some people. Will they get Brando, though? If they can get Brando, this ends up kind of being a fair trade. And now someone on Team 12 has gone down to Team 7. Andy and team could have a perfect shot here, but they're not shooting. They missed the opportunity, didn't see it happening. Maybe there wasn't a view from there, but there is a window on the side of that building. Maybe they're distracted by something else. Again, so many things in PUBG happening at once. It's easy when you're watching or spectating a player, but in the moment, you're focusing on so many things. There's so many things to keep track of. Circle, your health, rotating teams, people pushing you, ammo, gear, mini-map, main map. So many things to look at. Gets pretty hectic. So here we go. I predicted either kind of a circle finishing by big stack or at this care package, and I think we're going to get a care package finish. For some reason, when we play custom games, the circle ends here a lot. It ends right in this field. So let's see. I'm going to predict here it ends in the field. We'll see what happens. I've seen so many games finishing on this shed right here. Let's see. If I'm 2 for 2 on Erangel, I'd be pretty impressed. Look at this Team Pink Ominous over here. One of the few teams looks like that's rolling with all their whole crew still. Team 10 skirmishing up on top of the mountain. Lady Sublime. What just happened? Blew up a car and it killed Fat Dabs. And we got a car blown up, going down the hill. I love this. This is what makes PUBG so great. Are these moments. And of course, it's the only other car in the field. And let's go check out on the action here. Zach, strong player down to basically no health. Looks like he's going to have time to get a heal off. He's got about 8-9 seconds. He gets it off and is now rotating right. Busy Diz and Lady Sublime on his team. Waiting for Zach to maybe get in the truck and move. We got Savage, Tortorino in between them with Team 12 down the mountain. Circle's going to move here in 5 seconds. People are getting ready to move. This guy, Canner, getting more kills. Seems like a very good player. We've seen him a lot on the kill feed today and play with PUBG. We got Team 14 and Skate Eric. Kind of by his onesie. His team left without him. Can he wait for this team to leave? He's already got one knock. Is he going to continue shooting through the smoke? This could be a crazy play if he can get it off. Wow. He does. Takes out Jeremy. And he's in a tough spot. Will Team 14 push Skate? Eric, no, they have no option. He leaves in the buggy. Cheeky play. Wow, well done. And speaking of cats attacking me, we have a real life cat saying, "Feed me." It's dinner time here in the Blitz5 household for the cats. We got AG Maniac. Holy crap, shredding on Busy Diz. Silky taking down Lady Sublime, and Zach went down before. I think they were just kind of pinched. They knew they needed to leave. They were just in a tough spot, and sometimes that's the way the chicken crumbles. And AG, Silky, Brando, Skeet in a great spot here in between shooting range and Severny. Not a ton of cover, though. Can Skate Eric, who's been just on par today. He was streaming earlier before. Might still be playing, so he's warmed up and ready to go. Takes out DG Bald Bowl. Bald Bowl's been having a tough luck with Play with PUBG. Sometimes becoming the first person to get knocked on his team. Just sometimes you're in that position where you're just the one that gets knocked first. But kudos to Bald Bull, hanging in there. Let's see if his team can redeem him. Skate's got a nice shed here. Hunter Savage hitting 5 kills. Unlucky for Skate Eric. A team has just pulled up behind him. They're going to hear the shots. But instead of reacting, they're going south into the bunker. Interesting decision here. They don't go for Eric, and he goes, you know what? I'm closing the door. I'm opening the door. I'm closing the door. I'm opening the door. Let's see what he's rocking in here. Shed time. He's got his, I like this, Hawaiian shirt on. M24. And what does he got? AK, I think, or was that a barrel? Let's... Monkey Bear Leader, long time since I've seen you in the stream. Cheers to Day for the hydrate. Still got this Red Bull. Hunter and Savage and crew. Hunter, Savage, and crew looking for a place to land. He's got 5 kills. Circle is ending. Is closing in on where I'm predicting it. You can go to Severny, and so many teams are. Look at this. But you know what's going to happen here. Everyone's going to get pushed across the street, and then they're going to have the famous push out of Severny, which we see so much when the circles end here. And if you haven't seen that, I think you might be in store for it. We won't know until the circle actually changes, officially changes. At this point in the game, Skate Eric is still putting down so much damage on teams in the area. This is crazy. This is Team 16, purple team, pink team, coming down the hill. Skate Eric has to be just doing so much damage here. What's going to happen? His kills might get stolen. Shots are coming in from the left. I'm trying to see what's going to happen here. PUBG Pro Reaper about to expire. The Reaper has come for PUBG Pro. Skate Eric with another kill. We got Haggis Basher down. He looks like he's in a pretty good spot here. That stinks, Andrew. Cypher 5 was lagged out there, which is also kind of one of the issues with console and also being custom games. Andy and McWrath here in a sneaky good spot. Being in a shed at this point in the game is not a bad play. Look how many people are left in Severny. Wow. Against my prediction here, I really thought this was going to be a shed game. I think people at PUBG did this. I'm kidding. They pushed the circle into Severny. The game did. I'm surprised. I've never seen the circle in custom games end in Severny like that. It usually always goes outside the hill. We'll see where it eventually ends up ending. At this point, because so many people went Severny, they ended up getting the luck of the draw here. And now they're good to go. And there's something so incredible about a city finish because you're just waiting for that circle to close and to find out if your building's going to be in or not. And it's such a shit show. It's one of the best things in the game. It's hectic. It's luck. And in a game, you don't always want luck, but sometimes it just brings the best moments. And Skate Eric, if he survives this escape, I'm just going to be shocked. Unfortunately here, he goes to leave and can't just yet. Circle moving in 30 seconds. Andy and crew went the wrong way here. Little does Eric know, he just pushed out at the wrong time. I don't know what happened there, but actually, if he had noticed Andy was getting shot from the other direction, he might have had a kill there, but then McWrath probably would have got him. But you know what? Great effort by Eric there by himself. Andy and crew go the other way, and unfortunately are going to pay the price. I guess either way, they were going to be in a tough spot without a vehicle, so they were just trying to make moves. But in this case, I think it's going to be one of those situations where even if they get Andy up, I don't know if they're going to be able to make it in. And great plays there, Eric. You had to have a ton of damage there. One thing I would like to see is in custom games, we don't get to see our damage and stats after the game unless that's a new feature. And I'd really like to see that just like a regular match. It'd be nice to know how much damage you did because Eric there, I mean, we must have viewed 400, 500, 600 damage just in that area alone. Andy goes down to the blue zone. McWrath goes down trying to save Andy. Valiant effort. No man left behind. And the circle here closes in. The only people left are on the hill. Normally people on the hill first have the advantage. But in this case, because circle went in Severny, now they're fighting to just run in. But they're going to get picked off from people from Severny. Unlucky for Silky and Brando. Blue takes them out. But if it's not the blue, it's probably the gunfire. Mike somehow makes it in. Don't think Silky's going to be able to make it. Now Mike's already getting tagged up from multiple directions. He can make it a little bit farther. He might be okay, but one more shot is probably going to be enough to take him out. Can he get to this tree and heal up? I hope he can. He might have a fresh care package waiting for him. Ballsy play here. He's not going to revive. He's going to go for the care package. Let's see what it is. Now he's got time to heal and get the care package. I think this is untouched. And Skate Eric with the raid. Oh no, D-Mart with the snipe on Mike right before the care package. So close, so tempting. I mean, the care package, one of the best items in PUBG. I mean, when you think of PUBG, you think of the level 3 helmet, the frying pan, and the crate. It would make a great plushie toy. If you didn't know, PUBG is holding a contest right now for their next store item. You could check that information out on PUBG social media. And again, shout out to Eric for the raid. I appreciate it, man. All right, so the circle here could still end in the field. I don't know if I could still take credit for that, for the prediction, but it has gone across the street. Pink team here on the other side with team 7. We have 5 teams, 21 alive. Team 2, the perfect compound that you want to be in here, but only half of it is in. Cypher 5 is back in the game. And with vengeance, once disconnected, now connecting with the C4, putting down the hurt. PUBG Pro with the big rotation in the Dacia. Circle's closing in. Team 7 was able to make it across the street. They've run into Team 11 now, though. They got the walls their advantage, but Circle's closing in. Day is right there to block it off. Right behind him is Team 7. Day has no idea. Day to your right. Oh my God, Day now knows. Shots are coming in. He's on the move. He needs some help from his team. He's getting absolutely overwhelmed, but pulls out the Vector, which is great in these scenarios. You don't want to run into a rogue Vector. And he goes for the thirst. Hammer making a savage play into the blue, but unfortunately the Vector is too much. But I love that play. Anytime there's a situation like this where you can go into the blue for just a second and surprise your enemy, it's a huge play, but unfortunately wasn't able to capitalize on it. But just like that, we are down to 3 teams. We got Team Yellow, 11, Teal, 12, and Team 2. It looks like PUBG Pro, they must have had an unsuccessful Dacia crash there. And crashing being a term for landing on a compound, kind of, and just fighting it out. So there's some smokes out. Remember, people, smokes last for about 30 seconds, but these are going to dissipate before any big moves can be made here. And thanks, Eric. Of course. GG's, everybody. This is not on a major delay, so this should be... we shouldn't know who actually won this game yet. A lot of times during these hosting events, there is a delay. And there's some fights now at Grandma's house. Mob Hummo down. Green team needs to move now. This is their opportunity to take advantage of the situation. We only have 1 member up from Team 12, so it's really going to come down to Team Yellow and Team Green, which a lot of these people are friends of the stream. GZ making a return from Warzone back in the PUBG Warzone. New German stuck at the wall is going to get taken out. Just unlucky spot. They needed to move a little bit earlier, but obviously you never know when the right time is. Just a tough spot, an unlucky circle. Team Yellow here in a great spot. But now, actually, it's 2v2 here. And the end game, Bishop versus Seeker. Who can come out alive? Dimar trying to get around to help out. We need Knock. Your teeth out is actually in the attic, not helping out his teammate. What is going on here? Dimar couldn't help out yet, but 3 Bishop, no health. Can Dimar push? He takes him out, and now it's a 1v1. This is absolutely insane. Oh, actually, these guys weren't on the same team. Excuse me. It's Team 2 and Team 12. That was my error. They were not on the same team. That's why they are not helping out. Team 12, the last member, is in the attic. And this is one of those situations where it could easily be a 1v1. But unbeknownst to him, 2 of the other members are actually just knocked. And now it will go from a 1v1 to a 3v1. And with this teammate and player in the attic, this is not going to go well. But sometimes you just don't have that information in the game, and spectating can be so obvious. But when you're playing, you know, he might think maybe they're not all on the same team. You know, maybe it's 1v1v1v1. You never know the situation unless you had visuals. But obviously, when you're in the attic, you're not going to have those visuals. And Seeker could have the final nade of the game here. Goes into the attic, bounces off, takes out Knock Your Teeth, and Team 11 comes down with the dub. We got a double dance to end the game. And let's dance it off for the last game here. Let's go. Love it. Dimar, Seeker, Day, Gorbachev, Black Knight coming down with the win with a total of 12 kills. Dimar, team MVP. Noteworthy slayers. Hunter Savage with 6 kills. The Mob Sicko with 4 kills. AG Mike with 3. Not sure if I'm missing anybody else. And Skate Eric with 6. McWrath with 4. So those are some of the highlights there. You can see the people that placed first, second, and third. And well done for everybody. We're going to do one more giveaway here, and then we're going to call it for Play with PUBG. Again, PUBG hosts this event almost every Friday. Not every Friday. I don't want to say that. And but they host it fairly often. They rotate between PC and console. This week is console. And they usually make sure to do it after every single update. So be on the lookout if you guys are interested in doing this. Usually it's hosted by another person, developer, someone that works for PUBG. There might be some other PUBG partners hosting this in the future. It's my second time hosting this event, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so much fun getting on the action. Yeah. And yeah, we're going to do one more giveaway for console players. And well done there, guys. We got to get you... Be More Sinister said we got to get you a few shots of tequila and try that dance again. Honestly, that probably would have helped. But you know what? That dance is actually pretty tough. It took me a while to even get that far. All right, so we got the old school lobby music. Let's get the last... Just a little behind schedule. I wanted to get this done by 6/10. Not so bad. Let's get the last giveaway going. My nose is itchy. So the question is now, should this be for PlayStation players only? But the thing is that how can we control only PlayStation players to say payback? I don't think there's really a way, right? So are we okay to just do this for anybody, PUBG? Or do you want to make this a... maybe someone from PUBG can give me a little advice here. Is this going to be... Can we do this for everybody, or should we do this for PlayStation only? Because there's a heavy amount of Xbox players in here. So you tell me. I'll get it situated. Last one. And we're going to do 3 more. Are your B-boy skills my skills? Like beatboxing or dancing? Because I don't think I have either or. So what should we do this? Challenger pack or payback pack? I guess anybody's eligible again. I mean... Oh, we got a visit from my cat. Hi, cat. Dealer's choice. What up, Real Rob? Let me see what they sent the most of. Let me see. Challenger pack. It's kind of even. I mean, the payback one is more beneficial, but I don't know if that like hurts PUBG more to give away. The challenger one, I mean, is more beneficial for more people, I feel like. We did 3 challenger, 3 payback. 3-3, the last 3. I mean, we could do 2 and 2. Let's do 2 and 2 and make it even. Okay, we have plenty. Go for it. All right. We'll make it easier. We're going to do 3 more challenger packs because the challenger pack is better. You get G-Coin and you can get more stuff with it. This is very nice that PUBG's doing that. I mean, think about this. This is some solid in-game content for free. So this is a great event. PUBG's the best. Don't tell me otherwise. Who's better than PUBG? All right, so for this last one, because of that, let's hype up PUBG. And we will do, for this one, just type in lowercase PUBG. This will be for 3 more challenger packs. We'll do 3 more giveaways. We'll just give away a total of 9. And we did 3 payback, 3 challengers, and we'll do 3 more challenges. PUBG in the house. Such a great game. I'm going to host a zombie game after this, outside of the Play with PUBG game. So if you guys want to try zombies, we have yet to win a zombies match. I have notes here. This is how crazy obsessed I am with PUBG. I took zombies notes. Okay, do you want to know anything about zombies? Because I have all the information. All these notes are PUBG notes because I'm a psycho. These are patch notes. Okay, here we go. I found the zombie notes. Okay. We played, before we do the giveaway, type in PUBG for the giveaway. We did 24 humans versus 40 zombies. Humans lost. We did 40 versus 40 human zombies. Humans lost. We did 54 humans versus 30 zombies. Humans lost. So, I mean, come on. This is crazy. The zombies are strong. Watch out. All right, we're going to draw. We won with humans. Say, what was the ratio, KP? We're going to, let me know the ratio, and then I'll draw the 3 names here because the chat's going to get crazy after this. So I've yet to see the humans win. It's lowercase PUBG, that's right. was like 35 to 25. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. With that little zombies, that's probably a little easier. All right, so we're doing 3 codes right now. First one up is Brando. Next ball up, we have 40 entries on this, guys. Is Be Nice again? Okay, that's a lucky draw there. And Hemi, PS4. Should we just do it? Let's do one more. Hopefully PUBG doesn't get mad at me. Let's do one. Let's just make it even 10 so somebody else can get one because Be Nice got 2. Let's do one more. Don't be mad at me. Boom, boom. Last one is Clumsy. Let's go. Clumsy 420. And if you aren't on console, I hope you are. Because that's what the codes are for, I think. Right? Yeah. So hopefully you are a PUBG console player. And we got you guys there. You should have received a message from Moobot. I will collect your names. I will send them to PUBG. Give them some time. It's Friday. Time to take tequila shots for anyone over 21. So we'll send them the information, and then they'll hopefully message you sometime next week or at a certain point that they can get you the stuff for the in-game prizers. So again, I'm going to host a zombie game after this, not associated with Play with PUBG. I'm going to be removing the logo here. But before we do, and we'll play Mufasa after this, I just want to close out Play with PUBG and say thanks to PUBG again for giving this opportunity. And thank you guys, I guess, first and foremost, for being here, because without you guys, it wouldn't exist. The stream wouldn't exist. So thank you to everybody for popping in. And let's go PUBG. You know, PUBG's had an interesting last year or two. I think PUBG's on a major comeback. A lot of exciting content is coming this way. And yeah, PUBG people are the best. It's a great time. Strong claps to all the winners out there. A lot of people from my stream showing up. It really means a lot to me. I asked a favor that some people would show up, and they came through. So thank you guys. And again, if you want to keep in touch, I'm all over the interwebs as Blitz5, and you can find PUBG at PUBG. And he said, it's 18 where I'm at. Get the tequila in. Let's go, man. I'm a big tequila fan. I mean, I have some Casamigos tequila. We could do a shot during zombies if we really need to. But thank you guys. Love everybody. You guys are the best. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And let's do a zombie game. But I want to do this. I don't want to do this under Play with PUBG. This is our own thing. Thank you guys for all the subs. This is insane today. Thank you for all the follows. Everything. Let's go. We run deep, baby. And all right, let's get a little Mufasa, and it's Friday. And let's head over to zombies, okay? Are we down?